Alright guys, I said I'd be starting Rock Tunnel instantly from the recording, but I actually kind of lied. I came to do something that I could have done basically as soon as I came back here and grabbed a bike. Not that I'll ever be using it since I have fast forward plus running, but for those of you that are play this off of an not using an emulator, you don't have fast forward, so bike's pretty useful for speed. If I was doing fast forward plus my bike, I probably wouldn't be able to make turns at all. I mean, half the time I messed up my turns this way, so. Oh yes, and I stocked up while I was out. I sold all my extra stuff, restocked up on antidotes, burn heals, ice heals, bought some repels and other stuff, but repel. Yeah, just grab the repel that I just used back. But anyhow, let's start up Rock Tunnel, guys. Oh yes, and for those of you that did not watch the last part that are watching this, if for some reason I become really popular on YouTube, which I doubt will happen, though I do hope will happen, Alright, Pikachu, I released the sucker. I hate Pikachu, and I hate reminiscing about Pikachu, so I'll bring up Pikachu over again. Goodbye, Pikachu, and good riddance. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, Buddha can take on water types in a fair fight. This goes to show you how awesome sand slashes are. If you're not using one, you should be using one. Because good God, are they awesome. Oh yeah, revive. Sweet. And above those. There. For those of you who can't really tell it, I do like it being organized. It helped me find my stuff a little bit easier. So, that's a fact. And boot up. Kill! Oh yes, and I recently did this in a the last recording of this I did, but the recording was messed up by my twin and also by myself, and also I kind of did a couple screwy things in the recording to begin with, so I'm re-recording this. So I do know generally what everything here is, like what trainers have what Pokemons in general, so I'll be able to make a more strategic decision with what Pokemon I use against each one, because it took me like 3 minutes to kill a trainer last time because I tried to use Anther on an all-grass trainer, like an idiot. Oh yeah, and last time whenever I was doing this, I got 3 level ups on each of them once I was done with the route just north of Lavender Town, so Anther will evolve in this part. I guess spoiler alert, but it's not a spoiler if it's obvious. Just a second. Okay guys, I'm back. I can't remember what I was saying. I was helping my brother find his ID and my, well, just groceries and ID and stuff like that. But anyway, can't remember what I was saying, so I'm just going to continue with what I was doing, which is slaughtering ground types with Vine Whip. Not Vine Whip, Razor Leaf. The lack of wild encounters cuts down a lot on the time that I spend with just running from the wild battles. So, repels save a lot of time in recordings. And since I don't really need wild encounters for XP, as I have a ridiculous amount of XP on these two already, And just consider the fact that if I hadn't, wasted the all that XP on my uselessness of a Pikachu that I will refrain from mentioning, they would be so much higher level than they already are. And they're like, on average, 10 levels higher than everything I'm fighting. Just think of it like that. How much XP must I have wasted on that uselessness? Ugh. I facepalm myself sometimes, but it doesn't really matter. Ugh. The mistakes I made. But Buddha is blessed, so he doesn't need all the levels. He just needs to be Buddha and kill everything. Oh yeah, next floor, new move for Buddha, and a Pokeball down there that contains, I believe, an escape rope, but since I have Dig, I don't even need those useless things. Oh, brilliant, son, that's not going to do that much. That's double damage there. Because he was underground, that magnitude did twice as much damage, and look at how little that did to him. It has a magnitude 8. He was magnitude 6 from a higher level, but it still did about the same. While he's underground. I mean, Buddha, you rule! Yeah, nothing up there. Replace repel. Okay. Well, I have a pretty decent sense of direction in real life, so I wouldn't really need to bend twigs to mark trails. I have a pretty good sense of direction in real life, just not in Pokemon games. And I'll just kill these. Slash. And your last Pokemon is Meowth. Just kill a Slash. Hello, Felicia. Fans of the Darkstalkers series might know what I just referenced. I'm not actually that much of a fan of Darkstalkers, but I have seen the death battle between Felicia and Talakaka from, I don't even know what Talakaka is from. Rock Slide. One of my favorite rock type moves. Only one I like more than this thing is Rock Wrecker. The only real problem with Rock Wrecker is the fact that it's not that accurate, but Rhyhorn and Rhyperior and Rhydon can learn, I think it's Mind Reader as an egg move. I'm pretty sure they can learn a guaranteed hit move, a guaranteed next hit move, as an egg move, or maybe on their own, I can't remember which, but anyway, so they can just spam that, then Rock Wrecker, and just kill everything. But regardless, they're already pretty decent. Well, Rhydon and Rhyhorn and Rhydon are terrible by many means, but in most respects, they're pretty darn OP as a Rhyperior, and Razor Leaf just had to miss. But due to Anther's ridiculous special defense score, Confusion as a super effective move didn't even do that much. God, Anther, I love you. Oh yes, and I checked, I'm not going to be evolving Anther until level 38. So, 7 more levels, then I'll have a Venusaur on my team. I don't need to dig, I was just going to just slash it, but whatever. Don't matter much. Buddha can still annihilate. Slash. Slash. Good God, you're so OP. I know I messed up there. Replace repel. Max repels. I cannot wait till I'm able to buy those suckers. Alright. And these people all use grass types, if I recall. I know one uses another Felicia. At least I think one used another Felicia. I can't remember, honestly. But dig. I remember last time. I remember You survived a slash. I ain't taking no chances on you. Okay. Just kill everything that this person uses, Buddha. I know you can kill everything. I know you can. Buddha. You kick so much butt. Some people just do not know how to effectively level up their Pokemon. You're not gonna use it at the end of the game. Don't use it. Those are words to live by in a Pokemon game, and I should have lived by them. I'd probably already have a Venusaur if I didn't waste the XP on He Who Shall Not Be Named. That's why I shall that shall forever for now and forever be the euphemism I use for that terribleness. And thank you for making me waste XP. I think I can do it. Kill it. Well, screw you. Buddha, kill. Yes, you are. Oh god, the wild encounters, but I'm almost out of the cave. I'm only coming over here because I can't remember if there's an item over here or not. No, there's not. Unless it's an invisible item, but I'm not even going to bother checking that. I'm almost out. Oh, escape the Zubats and Mankeys. And Nanaberry, please. I believe that's just a berry blender ingredient in this version of the game. I can't remember for certain. I don't remember what exactly these the berries are in this one. You can take this person. Cubone and Slowpoke. Yes, I did face these guys in the last time I tried recording this, but I could actually remember before that. For those of you that are wondering why, I used to be an idiot. I decided I was going to use a Kabutops because they look really awesome. I did not realize the awfulness of their stats in this generation. So, I decided I was going to use one. Put simply, I spent several hours grinding up levels on a Pokemon that would ultimately be useless in the Elite Four on this route. Put simply, my main two sources of grinding for them, well, for him, or her, I can't remember what gender it was this trainer, because I taught it Rock Slide. And no, you're not going to be evolving for another 6 levels, dude. This trainer, and this trainer. As this one here has just got a collection of weak Pokemon. Just a Geodude, and I think his other one's just an Onix. But I didn't want to use Slash, I wanted to use Dig. I can't remember what exactly this guy's two Pokemon are, as I did not bother to really train off of this one. It's just, yeah, Geodude and an Onix. Both aren't exactly high sources of XP. I mean, Onix give a lot more than Geodude, but not more than Graveler, which the other guy has, a Graveler, so. It was a little bit of a no-brainer for me on who to train them off of, though I would oftentimes get all 4 of them. Anyhow, a lot of hours spent on this route, and this one over here, but we'll be getting to this route next time. Before I end the part, I'm going to do a quick battle in Pokemon Tower. I'm not going to be completing the Pokemon Tower for another few parts, but I will be facing Blue here. None of Blue's Pokemon really stand a chance against my Pokemon as they are right now. So, oh yeah, Buddha, faster than his Pidgeotto or his Alakazam. Buddha, you rule. Ah, great. My favorite grass type move used against me. Just goes to show ya, Karma is a I censor myself. But yeah, Karma, not the most friendly of mistresses. This Kadabra, pushover. Buddha is so much faster than everything that Blue uses. Oh yeah, I'm going to be displaying the awesomeness of Anther against these two Pokemon. Gyarados, doesn't really stand a chance. I mean, Anther doesn't have anything super effective on it, but Anther's defense score is high enough so that it can't even effectively damage Anther. So, Gyarados, push over. Charmeleon, also I'll push over for Anther. Watch this. Anther, the grass starter, shall defeat Charmeleon, the fire starter. Easily. Just watch. I'm not kidding you. This is why I love grass starters. This reason right here. This is also the reason I'm not too fond of the 3rd generation grass starter, Trico. It's an offensive one, not a tactical one. I look at grass types as I look at Ivysaur, Venusaur, Bulbasaur, Lilligant even. Put them to sleep, Leech Seed them, stack your stats, and go for the kill. That's how I play my grass types. So let me check the duration on this recording real quick. I'm approaching 20 minutes, so I can get a couple more battles in. So let's come over here. Yeah, I did fix my party. Fire types. You have a couple of Jigglypuffs, if I recall, or Clefairies maybe. Should be easy. These are Anther bait. Don't have the highest stats in the world. But if I wish this was Magical Leaf. I prefer Magical Leaf over Razor Leaf. Especially in the newer generations, because I love Venusaurs. So, Magical Leaf's a pretty good move on them, because it's high special attack scores. Well, high special scores, really. Well, high scores, really. Except for speed. But it's not like they really need them. Sleep powder. I don't use attack. Too bad for you. Leech Seed, please hit. Thank you. My only other problem with Leech Seed is its lack of 100 accuracy. And it's like a power punch, but it's like you only really need to use 2 or so per battle. So it doesn't really matter that it lacks power points. I'll just switch them. Buta can one-hit kill full picks. Unless he gets burnt, he might not be able to. Yeah. In case you didn't know, burns also lower your attack score. That's something that most people do know, but I didn't know until I watched a couple Let's Plays. But anyway, I'm going to go heal up and bring you back here. Yeah, for those of you that haven't really guessed it so far, I do use Pokemon Centers a lot. But I have a team member to grab here. Okay, I'll bring you back whenever I find it. Okay, I found my favorite fire type. I can't really weaken it because I want to kill it. So, I guess Anther will have to do for weakening it. Sleep powder so you can't roar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the wild Vulpixes have roar. I know the wild Growlithe have roar. Can't remember for certain that the wild Vulpixes do, but either way, they can be a pain to catch. I don't want to risk a little razor leaf, so I'm just going to throw a great ball. Yeah, I bought a few great balls off camera. Got it! Sweet! I already have a nickname in mind for this. For you fans of the Spice and Wolf series out there, you'll get the nickname Holo. Holo the Wise Wolf. Calm nature. I believe that's a special attack plus defense minus. I can't remember for certain, but regardless. Oh, yeah, see, it does have roar. That's why I wanted to put it to sleep. That annoying attack. I am aware that Holo's a wolf, but they do look kind of like Vulpixes do look kind of like wolves cross, and Holo looks kind of like a fox. In my opinion, she looks more like a fox than a wolf. But anyway, I'll be showing you more of my Pokemon skills, I guess, in the next part of this Pokemon Leaf Green Let's Play. See you next time.